G'day friends and fans, welcome to Dave Talks Off. The woke, they are why we cannot have nice things. They are constantly scolding you, they're constantly claiming moral superiority, while themselves having no virtue. Look around, drug use. What is the woke giving us? Crime? What is the woke giving us? An explosion of uneducated people demanding unreasonable things, the end of the free market, the end of free speech. Well, they have everything for themselves. They are passing more and more laws to protect them. Social media protects them. They can call for blood in the streets. Isn't that right, Hassan Piker? Or they could call everybody, right? They could use racist slurs. Isn't that right, Hassan Piker? And get away with it. Because the rules are for thee, not for the protected, for the feminist, for the brown people. And increasingly, look around. They're cheering on the destruction of the West. Don't take my word for it. Take their word for it.
Pathetic. I know you probably can't tell, but I'm quite woke and very alert to social injustice. Woke discrimination in dating should not be tolerated. Also, who wouldn't want this? I mean, look at these bangs. They're perfect. Come to think of it, I've been single for the past 10 years, ever since I started free bleeding in women's marches. But what kind of man doesn't love that level of competence? I don't even have that many dating requirements. I mean, he has to be a vegan, obviously, and he must have his pronouns in his bio. He must provide proof of vaccination and all his boosters, and he must wear an N95 mask or equivalent during sex, but forget about condoms because that's what abortion healthcare is for.
I know what you're thinking. Come on. A little bit more. Okay, just a little bit more, okay? Although some of you may already get it. I won't spoil it.
He needs to be okay with the fact that I don't shave any body hair, but he has to be perfectly manscaped with the body of Chris Hemsworth. He also must be okay with the fact that I wear natural deodorant. It doesn't really work, but at least I don't have aluminum seeping into my skin. And last but not least, he must not like video games or sports. So I don't really know what the problem is. I'm a total catch.
Yeah, it's parody, but still. She's highlighting everything that we cannot say about feminists. That's what I'm talking about with protected class, the woke. But do you believe Larry Fink? He claims woke was an experiment, that it's in the rearview mirror.
The woke era, a failed experiment. The ESG, the DEI, the kind of push for that. When you talk about things now, you talk in a practical sense, what we can do, what we can get done. Looking back at that, how do you see it?
Society moves, the pendulum moves all the time. In BlackRock's cases, we are responsible for managing money for everybody. And even today, as you said, maybe these, renewables are less talked about it. I can tell you right now, we have many investors worldwide are investing in renewables, trying to emphasize solar and other things like that. We're working with Occidental Petroleum.
Emotional, damn it.
He just won't face it. Okay, the people who were backing BlackRock, Norway, Denmark, China, Turkey, India, Israel. I think there's over a dozen countries who have been linked to BlackRock, including the Ontario. It started with the Ontario Teachers Union, but for a long time, BlackRock was at the bottom of asset management. Now, how did they rise to the top? Teamsters, Obama and federal funding and federal funds and they all put money into BlackRock and saw them soar to number one. And then what happened? BlackRock started this woke experiment. And now, of course, it's losing the money, losing the big. They've told Disney, they've told, who's the other big? Warner, even Paramount, cut it out. Woke is losing us money. All these wind farms, yes, they're still investing in them, but they're losing money. They've never made money. They're government subsidized. So, woke, however, yeah, it ain't going away. As much as we'd love to tell Larry Fink to shut up, he's taken your money, he's run with it, he's run companies into the ground so they can be bought up cheap by foreigners, and we're still going to see more companies close, even though the economy is doing better than before. Why is that? Because this is really what's going on, folks.
About how to defeat capitalism, and I need to tell you guys, this is a book that I just started reading.
I didn't need to say any more. They want a genocide society, okay? The final stage of communism. The destruction of society. They want to destroy America and bring down the world so that China can come out on top. Remember, there's no ending this fight. They want to take everything away from you, including your future, your genetic lines. They want to erase everything but themselves, of course. They just want everything for themselves. That's why they don't have children. They want everything for themselves. They want to be like the Mao and his Red Army of scolds who go around taking as they please, killing landlords, looting museums, tearing down statues, rampaging through the streets. And you're seeing it in the United States today. And you just sit there and watch, and you laugh. But you got to start taking them seriously. It's not enough to say, shut up anymore. Whoops. Folks, evil does not rest, and evil does not stop. The fight is real. While they protest, protesting is just a distraction. They're bullies. And they're not addressing grievances. They want privileges. There's no intellectual debate. They are obtuse. They literally will stare at you when you talk about the pay gap as if you're talking some gibberish. But they can't be told. They can't be saved. So, yeah. I warned you about the 4B movement. Okay? I don't think it really organically grew out of South Korea. I think it's a product of communist propaganda. Because we're seeing it all around the world now. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you take the warning seriously. That they want you literally not to own anything. That includes children. They want you to have nothing. Yes, they mean violence. Yes, they mean destruction. Yes, they mean wearing you down until you produce nothing, including children. That's why they scold all the time. They're trying to emotionally damage you. This is why so many suburbs chase the woke out. So many countries attack the woke now. You shouldn't. Please support me on Ko-Fi, Patreon, buy my books, buy my merch. The fight against woke is real. Larry Fink may have unleashed the beast, but they now, of course, once they've started the problem, they're going to now try to solve the problem. And of course, you know what they want: control. Don't let them win. See you in the next video. Bye for now.